All right, y'all. We got another episode of Deep Talk. I want y'all to tell the people y'all name and where y'all from. We can start with you.
My name is Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Jersey City, New Jersey. Shout out Jersey. That's where I'm from too. I'm from Bridgeton though.
Are you there?
South Jersey. Bridgeton. Right next to Violin. 856.
Oh, wow.
856.
856. I'm 201. So.
Okay.
And Karan, I'm also from Jersey.
What part of Jersey you from?
From North though.
From Newark though?
Yeah,
Okay. So tell the people what y'all do, like, so give them a little background of what y'all do a little bit.
So you just want to get into it as in my entire security?
Yeah. Just
okay.
Cyber security.
All right. So, I created security in the year of 2022.
Okay.
But I've been in the industry for 15 years. So I decided in 22 to actually create my business and move forward in what I'm passionate about. And that's how this came about.
But why security though? And being a female though, why? What made you like security though?
Well, the thing is since I knew that in high school, I wanted to become a cop. So I knew that. And that wasn't just a thing like just to do because it was easy to do. Because pretty much you could graduate and get into the force. I was passionate about the community.
Okay.
And so over time, over the years, I did go through with certain things. I did go into the police force, corrections. I took test after test. Then I had to stop. And then I said, you know what? I think that I genuinely just want to start my own security firm. I would see things like, hold on. You're gonna have to pause it for a second. I don't know if you can or you can't, but
you okay?
I gotta get it together. See, I usually don't do things like this.
Hey man, listen. I understand. You know, it's kind of different for you because you're usually behind the scenes.
Right.
So it's like now I'm in front of the camera.
Yeah, the cameras are not my thing. Believe it or not. Outside of like my own personal camera, but honestly, man, for real, I always had this vision. So I remember just growing up, and I used to watch Jerry Springer, and I don't know if you're aware of who Jerry Springer is.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
But I remember
Rest in peace.
What's his face? Steve
Wilkos?
Steve, yes. I used to remember seeing Steve, and
This is before he had his own show.
Yes. So Steve was just the bodyguard on the stage.
That's where he started from.
Right.
Yeah.
So I used to watch this show, and never mind what was going on in the show, I was honed in on Steve, and I'm like, yo, like, I want to be him, but a female version of him. And I gravitated towards that. I remember watching the Whitney Houston movie, The Bodyguard. And
that was a good movie.
Right. And I would watch the guy, and I'm like, I want to be him, but a female version. You know?
Yeah.
During those times, you don't see a lot of women in a male-dominated field. But I knew that it was in me. I was passionate about it. I'm like, I know that's what I want to do.
Well, how you know you would be able to do that?
I don't know, but one thing I know is that when I put my mind to it, I'm gonna do it. Like it doesn't matter. Like I always want to change the narrative. Like that's my mindset. Like whether I can or can't, and even now, there's still probably people that's just like, she's still a female, you know. Or sometimes I don't. When I'm in position with all of my team, they'll try to say, okay, well, you can go over here because you'll be fine, right? Like shove me in like a simple area. You know, oh, you could just check the restroom. We'll be okay here, like in certain positions. And I'm like, you can kind of see how people are biased towards women in this industry. And I mean, pretty much overall, I'm just like, listen.
How you feel about the bias going on? Like how, like, is it really like affecting you personally?
Honestly, no, it's not. I think it made me more aware, hyper aware, as in how people view us in the industry. So when I originally started my security business, I wanted it to be just a team of women where we could come and help support other security teams that didn't have the need of women in the industry. But fortunately, it became, needing, both genders in the field. So, I mean, honestly, I'm just a believer of myself, so I'm gonna make it happen.
So, okay, when your first job, security job.
Like my first job ever?
No, your first security job. Like your first, you doing your business, your first security job that y'all had to secure. How was that like for you the first time that you actually had to protect somebody and make sure they was good? You could tell us the event, if it was an event. If you want to say the person, it's cool. If not, that's cool too. But just explain to us a little bit about the first time.
Okay, so when I started, I would venture off for other companies.
Okay.
So I would venture off for other companies and represent those other companies, even though I was my own entity.
Okay.
But my real first experience was not my real first experience, but where I knew that I had to take this in a more serious manner was I was out in Chester and Jennifer Hudson and Common, we had did a movie shoot. For them. I don't that movie that just recently came out. And I was like, I really like this. Like Jennifer, she approached me and she said, I don't see a lot of women here in the industry. I really hope that you keep going. And from there, it gave, it pushed me further. Like it gave me hope. I'm like, okay, well, I want to continue to do this. So let's do this. But honestly, I have to give credit to Todd Lee from 50 Shots of Label.
Okay.
I have to. He really, really believed in me. He just loves my stance, my personality, like who I am and how I always stand on 10. And he said, listen, this is my vision. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to need you to be lead security. Everything that I do, whoever you say, this is, who you're bringing on with you, but this is, I believe in you and I need you to, step forward and do your thing. So.
And that gave you that push.
Like, genuinely, from a male standpoint to a female, for him to believe in me that I was fully capable to take on the events that, he's doing right now.
Well, you should always give credit where credit due, and I appreciate that. I respect that. Anybody that kind of push you to do what you're doing and you succeed at it, you definitely got to give credit to that person. So I respect that. So, did you start with her? Y'all started around the same time, or?
No, actually, I came into it just as doing SIEMPRE. So, everybody with extra money, weekend work, cool. My cousin, actually, I got to throw it to my cousin. He was in it for a while prior to me. He ended up bringing me in. All right, we started regular nightclubs, doing bars. One thing is, it was, for me, it was a way I can go out, get paid for it, and then if I got to mix it up a little bit, you just balance out the week. So it was a win-win all the way around. After a while being in it, it just took me as something I seen I was really good at. And it was kind of one of the things you just fall into. So after maybe my first year in it, I really started to take it serious with going my license, things like the trainings, classes, things like that. And then, like she said, we both dealt with other companies, worked with other people.
And I want to give shout out to all the companies that we have worked through, with, for, and that trusted me. So for me, honestly, there's no competition in a selfless field that we are putting ourselves, like us, as a priority to protect others. So I just want to, clear that.
Okay. You look familiar, man. You look familiar, bro.
Everybody says that.
He look familiar. I'm trying. You look familiar.
Somebody says he knows no one. You always get, you look familiar.
You know any Mosleys from Jersey?
Mosleys.
Goosby's.
I know Marcus Mosley.
Marcus Mosley. I don't know. It's a big family in Jersey, Mosleys, and you look like you fit in that.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So now y'all together now, working together, like basically.
Well, we've known each other in the industry several years. Then throughout this, we ended up getting together. And as it came across, like I said, she's had her own company, what she was doing. And I can see the vision on what she wants to do. And for a female in this industry, it's not easy.
It's definitely not easy.
And, for one, it's always a criticism. It's always one of the sidebar ad libs on, this one, you got this because of what, and they play that part. But she's one that she stands on her business. So I give it to her.
Definitely gotta respect that.
A lot of times it's who do you work for? And I work for her. Even though we both partners in this and everything else, but I want her to get the credit for it. Like, I want her to, if somebody gonna ask some questions, go talk to her. Don't come to the male you see just because
you a male.
That's what you normally
used to.
He does do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of
people. Do any of that. You can go talk to her. Nah, who's the boss? She the boss. I don't. So it's one that we're real humble in it.
We are.
I don't like that. I don't have to take the shine or be the one up front. Oh, I'm the boss or I'm this. At the end of the day, we all came out here and made the choice to work. We get this money, go home, and we on to the next one. That's it.
That's really.
And this, it's a big thing with the security wars and who is this one and who is that one. At the end of the day, we stay in our lane. We do what we do. If you come to us, if you come to us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not out here chasing anything for nothing. Because one, we know what our worth is, we know our work, we know our value. So every little bit of this or that, I'm not chasing every dollar because why? I ain't gonna put myself in any position to be in any place. They gotta make sense for me. And there goes with anybody who work with. I'm not gonna just put anybody in any place because why? It's a couple dollars to be made. No, your safety is more important than okay, just so you can make a couple dollars.
Right.
No, at the end of the day, you going home the same way you got it. So it plays a lot in dealing with security. It do. But one, there's too many egos. There's too many people that want to worry about this and who want to flex for the next. Man, be yourself and stay in your lane. That's all.
I think it's like that. Whatever you trying to do, it's gonna be competition. It's gonna be somebody trying to stop what you're doing. Not stop it, but try to be before you and try to get the clientele, whatever that case may go. It's just part of the game, you know?
It is. But in that game, you stay in your, I mean,
it's not even that. Security is not a game, though.
Yeah.
And that's what people fail to realize. This is our life that we're putting on the line day in and day out. So for me to say that I'm competing with anyone, there's no competition. The competition is with me versus me day in and day out. I can't compete with anyone because at the end of the day, it's my life on the line. I could sacrifice myself for somebody else's protection, right. Somebody else's site, somebody else's building, somebody else's venue. Mm-hmm. Guns are pulled out day in and day out. Certain states, we can't carry certain things, you know? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, like what most don't realize is, look, I'm just here doing what I love to do. This ain't to shine or to be better than anybody. Like, who I am is, I created this. I am a community ambassador. I created this so young girls could see us women become much greater than, you know, I never wanted to be famous or being on the stage or having to twerk and like, I literally want young girls to see me and say, yo, like, I want to do what Destiny's doing. Or, you know, whatever they passionate about. Mm-hmm. But the total opposite of what they keep us in a box in.
Right.
Like, we're more than just ass. You know, we're more than just fame. We're more than, like, we are valuable in so many ways. And, like, I want young girls to see that. I want people to feel that. I want people to feel like me, like, feel my hustle, feel my, like, why I do what I do. Like, I didn't just wake up one day and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna create a security company. Like, no, like, I knew where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do since I was in high school. I just knew that I couldn't become a cop because at some point we have, when you are tied in with the government, you could only do so much in the community, right? Like, I can't just go outside and pat somebody down. When I was working in the jail and when I was working with these young kids, like, in the jail, I would have to keep moving as if, like, if they were to see me outside, I would have to keep pushing and act like I never seen them before. You understand what I'm saying? When you tied to these government jobs, I can't be who I am for the people. So all of this was just like, all right, guess what? I'm gonna step in my own lane. And I'm gonna be exactly who I am, do what I do, and so people can see the purpose. There's a purpose behind all of this.
I want to commend you though and say thank you for risking your life for people. If don't nobody tell you, I'm gonna tell you. I know you get paid for what you do, but I don't think no worth amount of money is worth nobody's life. You know, you're protecting these people, whoever they are, entertainers, whoever. You risking, you too. You know, y'all risking yourselves, y'all lives for the money and for the people. That's respect, and people gotta respect that any way they look at it. You know, I just wanted to, I just want to say that.
With us, it is.
Thank
I mean, it is good to have, but you know, it's something that we just built in for ourselves. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having your own business, your own business, and us as black and brown people really don't have enough of it.
That's true.
And you know, like I say, I got. Sorry.
Look, it is what it is. I don't
We
want.
got kids.
We
They
just
just want something. You know, you always want something to leave or have something, a legacy of your own, and that's pretty much it. Like,
I respect that too. That's kind of why I do what I do. It's like you said, you want to leave something for the kids. When you going, you want to leave something, especially for a man. It makes you feel like you know what I mean? Like you did what you supposed to do. You know what I mean? You got something when you go with something here left behind. You know what I mean?
and I mean, it's a lot, but you know, I'm thankful we are together. We are where we are, and we continue to just keep going and keep growing. But you know, at the end of the day, we do what we do to be selfless, because I don't look for any gratification or any reward after anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been plenty of days, plenty of nights. There's people I see right now. They walk up to me, oh, go look, and you, oh, he looked out for me. These niggas about to line me up. Yeah, he good people. That be real shit. And I can only be the person I am. So,
Right.
for me, I don't look for nothing no more than what I'm worth. You know,
Right.
I get what I get,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I try to be.
And I respect it, man. You know, you sound passionate about it. You know, and I hope y'all keep doing what y'all doing and keep growing. Don't stop.
I got presentation, so
we can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, we won't. It gets hard, like any business. It gets hard, but I don't give up, and I don't want anybody to give up. And honestly, like even this business that I've built is also allowing people second chances. You know, people may have certain records or certain things, but sometimes those are your frontliners. Like sometimes those people, all they need is one more chance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people need to be seen. Like people need to be heard. Like and even when people just be like, oh, here, like talk to the boss, I'm like let's find a better word, right? Like because we come together, like we're together, like we together. Like when you get to know me, you'll be like, yo, like I see her vision, like I see what she's trying to do, right?
I feel like you mean more so of a CEO. I think a boss is more so they want to have control, but they don't want to teach you something to make you. They don't want to help you elevate because they don't want you to go over them.
That's what I'm saying.
A CEO show you the game and show you. They don't care whether you elevate, but you gonna show them the game, show them how it's done, and have no problem.
And you grow, you move on, you do better for yourself, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I wish you the best. Ain't no hard feelings or nothing.
It's not.
As long as it's straight business, it's cool. And that's another. It's like we don't look at it as we want to keep you at a certain ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
If you can grow, get bigger than If you can even take it there with you, whatever celebrities, whatever you're doing, I hope you do. It's for you is what's for you.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's just how I see it. Because I can't sit here and downfall the next person because a lane opened up for you and you know what I mean, you shot forward.
Yeah.
I can't knock you for that. You know what I mean? There's too many people that want to say this and that, oh, they done went, no, they too hot and did it now. And
That's
no.
the least of who.
This man did put whatever work in that they did. They stuck with whatever they stuck with long enough to take them to wherever it took them. I can't wish you no more or no less than what it is. If it was meant for me, then that's what's meant for me. If that's what's meant for you, then that's what's meant for you. If not, keep grinding, keep working. Whatever it is that you're supposed to get, do what you gotta do to get it. That's all I can say. I mean, like I say, everybody got a story, everybody got their hardships, everybody went through what they went through in their life. But at the end of the day, go for what you got to go for. That's it.
So if somebody wanted to book y'all, what's the process?
Well, if they wanted to book us, I mean, of course. So I have a website. So it's www.siempre security.com. And siempre, I do want to get this out the way. Siempre stands for always and forever, right? So siempre there's always security, you know, because I know a lot of people have a difficult time pronouncing the name, but we'll get there. But that's the website, www.siempresecurity.com. Email is info@siempresecurity.com. And then you can always find us on social media, Siempre Security. Yeah, and Instagram, Siempre Security. It's all, or Siempre Destiny, but that's more of you get to overall see everything that I do. Mm-hmm. It's the Destiny. It's more of, it's not personal, but it's just open to multiple different things that are happening, but I have page delegated for strictly the company. So.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all for coming on the platform. Both of y'all. Much love for the support. Like I said, make sure y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep going, don't stop. I'm pretty sure you're motivating a lot of women that want to get into this field or thought about it, you know.
I hope so.
I think you are. You don't think so?
No, I do think so, but I hope so. I hope a lot of you ladies come forth, and my men as well, because, you know, we are growing and we are going and we are moving, and I want to build a team, and I want us to really take these courses that are necessary, because, you know, we're moving forward. So if you want to join our team, we are definitely hiring and looking for people. So I want to put that out there as well. And I want to give shout out to all the other security companies that are in the area and out of the area, because no matter what and no matter who, we are still putting our lives on the line. So everyone just keep pushing and make it do what it do. And we are also open to coordinating and working with other companies, and we represent them, you know, as their company. We know how to step down and move forward. So we're just humble, really. Oh, that's right. How can I forget that? Oh, sorry. So we do, I do have a black truck service as well. So I don't want to get it twisted. We are not a transportation company. We are a security company that provides black truck transportation. So we have that as well.
There you go. There you go. I appreciate y'all for coming on the platform, man. Hopefully y'all come back on in a later date.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you never know. Y'all might have got some more things going on y'all might want to put out there. So I appreciate y'all.
This gonna be the next Vlad.
Yeah.
That's what we gonna shoot for.
That's definitely what we shoot for. I appreciate y'all.